Hello students, let's see string instructions. A string is a series of bytes or series of words in sequential memory locations. Okay, a string often consists of ASCII character codes. A string means which consists of ASCII character codes. Like let us suppose in 10 consecutive locations, you have a numeric data, numbers. Then you call it as an array. But here string means you have character codes, characters in the form of ASCII codes. Okay, that we call it as a string. So there are instructions related to these string operations. Like when we talk of string, there may be a requirement that a block of data is to be moved from one memory location to another memory location. Okay, or compare two strings and find out whether they are equal or not. For such applications, you need string instructions. And 8086 string instructions are very powerful because in one instruction, you write one instruction and number of operations are performed when that instruction is executed. Okay, so before starting the string instructions, there is a prefix used with string instructions, that is repeat. Okay, so this is used in front of string instruction repeat. So to use this instruction, first CX register must be loaded with a count. So if suppose I load CX register with 05 as a count, then and if any of the string instruction is followed by this repeat instruction, let us suppose, for example, move string byte. This is a string instruction used to transfer byte from one location to another location. Okay, so if this instruction is prefixed with repeat, then this instruction is repeated till the count becomes 0. Okay, so here when repeat is executed, CX contents are checked, verified. If it is not equal to 0, then execute this instruction. CX is decremented by 1. Now again repeat, when it executes repeat instruction, it verifies CX is equal to 0 or not. If it is not equal to 0, execute this instruction. So this instruction is repeated the number of times equal to the count loaded to this CX register. Okay, so this is the repeat prefix. This is used, the advantage of this is the purpose of this repeat instruction is to move a block, a number of bytes from one location to one memory space to another memory space. Okay, then in the repeat only we have another instruction, repeat if equal or repeat if 0. So this instruction, when it is usually the string instruction which follows this instruction is the compare instruction. So when two bytes are compared, if they are equal, then the repetition, the instruction is executed till the bytes are equal. Once it finds the bytes, source byte is compared with the destination byte. When they are equal, repeat the instruction. If they are not equal, then come out of the loop. It's like a loop instruction because it checks the contents of CX register. Here also CX must be loaded with some count. So till the count is equal to 0 or till the uh, bytes, source and destination bytes are equal, this instruction is executed repeatedly. Once it finds the uh, bytes are not equal, it comes out of the loop, or count is equal to 0, then also it comes out of the loop. So this instruction will check count as well as 0 flag, because if equal, 0 flag will be set. If not equal, 0 flag will be 0. So it checks the 0 flag also. If 0 flag is equal to 1, when they are equal, 0 flag will be equal to 1. If 0 flag is equal to 1, repeat the instruction. If not equal to 1, then come out of the loop. Then we have in the same way we have a repeat if not equal, or repeat if no zero. Okay, so this will check, this will also check CX as well as zero flag. Here zero flag is equal to 1, then it comes out of the loop. If it is not equal to 1, then it repeats the instruction which is followed by this one. Okay, so these are the prefixes which are used with string instructions. Now let's see the string instruction. The first one is move string. In move string you have two instructions, move string byte or move string word. Okay, so move string byte means this is used to transfer one byte of data at a time. Move string word is used to transfer the data from source to destination one word at a time. That means 2 bytes at a time. Okay, so what happens with the execution of this move string byte instruction? Okay, so before using this instruction, the source data, here actually what happens is the data from the source memory location, which is pointed by the SI register, is moved to the memory location which is pointed by DI register. Okay, here the data is transferred from memory to memory. In the previous instructions, like move instructions, when we studied, like no instruction will have a memory to memory transfer. Only this string instruction allows this memories to memory transfer. Okay, so here the data, 1 byte of data from the source memory, which is pointed by source memory, is pointed by source index register, and the destination memory location is pointed by DI, destination index register. So 1 byte is transferred from here to this location, and then source index is equal to SI plus 1. That means source index contents, register contents are incremented by 1 automatically, and destination index contents are also incremented by 1 automatically. This increment is if direction flag is equal to 0. These two are incremented if direction flag is equal to 0. If direction flag is equal to 1, if direction flag is equal to 1, after the transfer, SI is equal to SI minus 1, decremented. SI and DI register contents are decremented by 1. If direction flag is, this is when direction flag is equal to 1. So how can you make this direction flag 0 or 1? Using instruction. You have control flags, because these are control flag. This direction flag is a control flag. You can control this or set or reset this with the help of instruction. So set clear direction instruction will clear the direction flag to 0. Set direction instruction sets the direction flag to 1. Okay, so here what happens is, like if you say this is the source memory, and one more thing, it always, these string instructions, they work with like source index register. Here the segment used is the data segment, the segment referred here. Always the data transfer is from data segment to extra segment. So data segment source memory location is pointed by SI, and the destination is in extra segment, where the offset address is in DI. Destination memory location is pointed by destination index register. So how the physical address is calculated here? In this case, data segment contents are added with SI to get the 20-bit physical address of the source memory location, and here extra segment contents are added with DI contents to get the 20-bit physical address of the destination memory location. So here you have a source memory and destination memory. Okay, So here 1 byte is transferred. Here the memory location in the source, this is pointed by SI register, and this is pointed destination, this is pointed by the DI register. This is the data segment and this is the extra segment. Okay, so with this instruction move string byte, 1 byte is transferred from the source to destination, and automatically SI is incremented by 1 to point to next memory by location, and DI is also incremented by 1 to point to the next memory location. Okay, so this is why, because if you want to transfer with this instruction, once when it is executed, 1 byte is transferred and these contents are automatically incremented by 1 to point to the next byte in the memory. If we want to transfer a block of data, that means let us suppose 100 bytes of data is to be transferred from source to destination, then count register is used and repeat instruction is used here. So if move string byte is prefixed with repeat, and before this if count register, move counter register with 100 in decimal, this is, if you convert to, you have to convert it to binary. Okay, for to get binary 100 bytes. Okay, so here repeat move string byte. So this instruction, how many times it gets executed? Till the CX becomes 0. So 1 byte is transferred from source to destination. So here before this instruction, what else is to be done? Like first move source index register. Let us suppose this address, offset address is 0400. The DI offset address is 0800. Then SI must be pointed to this address, is loaded with this address, and DI register must be loaded with the destination address. Okay, then move the counter register with the count, also it is to be automatically incremented. Okay, so clear direction flag, then you use this instruction repeat move string byte. Okay, so with this instruction 100 bytes are transferred from source to destination by incrementing the contents of SI and DI automatically by 1. Okay, so if it is move string word, one word is transferred from source to destination, that means 2 bytes. So SI will be here from source memory to destination memory, one word is transferred, and then SI is incremented by 2 and DI is incremented by 2 to point to the next word in memory. Okay, so if 100 bytes are to be transferred and we are using move string word, then the count must be half of this, 50. Count is enough to transfer 100 bytes because word transfer is carried out here. So this is about the move string byte with repeat prefix. So we'll see some more string instructions in the next video.